The United States has issued a stern warning to Iran against launching another strike on Israel. According to reports, Washington told Tehran that it won't be able to hold Tel Aviv back or ensure that the next attack is calibrated and targeted as the previous one. There's no response from the US or Iran to the report, which came hours after Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei's latest statement. Now, this was a video which was released by the Iranian state media in which Khamenei threatened Israel as well as the US with a crushing response over attacks on Iran and its proxies. He, however, did not elaborate on the timing of the attack, nor did he elaborate on the scope. Iran has carried out two major attacks against Israel within this year. The first attack took place in April after a strike on Iran's consulate in Damascus, and that was blamed on Israel. And then another attack which Iran carried out on Israel was on the 1st of October that Tehran said was in response to the assassination of Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh and Hassan Nasrallah, the chief of Hezbollah. Meanwhile, the war in Gaza continues. The Israeli Defense Forces said 2 of its soldiers have been killed during fighting in the northern Gaza Strip on Saturday. In a span of a week of operation in northern Gaza's Jabalia, the IDF said that its troops have killed some 900 terror operatives. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization said 4 children were among the 6 people wounded in a strike on a polio vaccination center. WHO Chief Tedros said that the vaccination center was in an area where a humanitarian pause was agreed to allow vaccination to proceed. On the other hand, the Israeli military said it identified 2 projectiles crossing into Israeli territory from northern Gaza. It was the first such rocket fire from Gaza in weeks. Meanwhile, protests continue in Israel. Hundreds gathered in Tel Aviv demanding that Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu secure a deal to release the hostages taken by Hamas militants on the 7th of October, while others called for elections and for Netanyahu to step down. For more on this, we earlier spoke with David B. DeRoche. He is a West Asia analyst. Here's what he had to say on this.
I think they will for the intended purpose, which is to ensure that you don't have a wider spread of conflict before the U.S. presidential election. I think the Iranians are pretty politically savvy, and they know that another major conflagration would probably strengthen Donald Trump in what is an election that's really too close to call. They do not want Donald Trump as president because his first act will probably be to reimpose harsh sanctions on Iran. So I think that at least for until Thursday, we're safe. The bigger question is how much action against Israel does the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps have to show in order to maintain some veneer of legitimacy with the Iranian population? I think it's probable that we'll see some action within the next 2 weeks.